Hello everyone. I'm going to talk a little bit about the berry family and how important they are for you to be eating every day. I didn't realize the valuable, yes, that's the right way to say it, the valuable nutrients that these different little berries have until recently. And so I want to share it with you. Now, I'm going to try to pronounce these words as best as that I can, but if I don't, I'm going to include them in the body of the video. But let's start by saying the color comes from this word called the Anthocynanins. And again, you'll just look that word up. And it has a lot of flavonoids, which is associated with many health benefits. It has the Ellagitannins, which restores normal function of every cell, and just know that your cells are just so important in your everyday health. So anything nutritional that you can give to your cells to help it do what it's created to do, and that is fight disease, you need to include that in your everyday diet. It has the ellagic acid, which targets disease-causing free radicals. It has something called the Flavnoids, which is another potent antioxidant. It has the Quercetins, and which again is another potent antioxidant, and the ferulic, which helps with aging, which is a very good thing in terms of as we get older, to keep that skin tight. Vitamin C, minerals, and magnesium, plus dietary fiber. But I had to really experiment with these berries, because with berries, which some of you know already, is once you buy them, you got to eat them right away, because once that air hits them, they start to spoil. So I started to freeze them, but after they thawed out, I didn't like the texture of them, so I decided to try an experiment, and that is put them in the mason jar. So I want to show you the strawberries. The strawberries have been in this mason jar since Monday, and look at them. They still look pretty fresh. You don't see any bacteria or what is that? It's spoiling, because it has a tendency, if it's exposed too long, they start to really get icky. And then I want to show you the raspberries. Again, they've been in this mason jar since Monday, and they still look fresh. You know, they have a tendency to get really mushy and soft and not look all that great after they've been out for a while. And this is the first time I put the blueberries in the mason jar, so I'll be experimenting with this, but I'm expecting it to do the same as the raspberries and the strawberries, and I do have my blackberries as well, so I'm going to see how they hold up in this mason jar. So I advise you to get you some mason jars. You know, they typically cost, if you go to Walmart, they have maybe 12 in a pack. You can get them for like under $10. And I would really start to store a lot of your food in mason jars, because it'll keep that air from getting to it, and causing it to spoil a little faster. But you typically need to eat your food, at least food that you cook. Should be eating it no further than 3 days. But in terms of your fruits and vegetables, they have a longer shelf life as long as you keep that air off of them. So until we speak again, get your berries in your diet. They are so important. So eat well, because your health depends on it. Bye.